Tonight, volcanic ash has caused the worst disruption in air travel since 9/11. The ash cloud, we're told, will cover the entire United Kingdom.
Airspace over the United Kingdom, especially Heathrow Airport, you don't just talk about a ripple effect. This is a massive wave.
Bizarre incident on the tarmac. A flight attendant has been arrested after arguing with a passenger and then making a dramatic exit down an emergency chute.
The Splendor is dead in the water some 80 miles off the Mexico coast. The passengers stuck for hours without air conditioning or working toilets.
From Philadelphia to New York to Boston and everywhere in between, a powerful blizzard socks the East Coast.
In a year of unprecedented travel turmoil, TravelGuard launched a search that spanned a gauntlet of vanquished vacations, calamitous cruises, and harried honeymoons. After hundreds of tales of treacherous travel, who has been voted the world's unluckiest traveler?
Well, we all have them, those travel horror stories of when things went wrong at the worst possible time in the worst possible way.
Convinced the Woodburns had a unique story to tell, Rob went onto his computer and entered into a contest called, get this, the world's unluckiest traveler.
Well, if your holiday vacation becomes a travel nightmare, there is a bright side. You can win some cash or prizes. It's a hot topic this morning.
At 6:22, they're talking about it at LA's #1 morning drive radio show, the K-Earth Morning Show with Gary Bryan. Gary and Lisa Stanley, do tell.
Yeah, well, the website is called TravelGuard.com. You've heard of these trip insurance kind of people, and they're offering a $10,000 grand prize for the unluckiest traveler in the world.
Hundreds entered, thousands voted. The field was narrowed to 11. Now, here are the top 3 finalists, as voted by America. One will walk away with a $10,000 vacation of their dreams. Carmilla was studying in Costa Rica when she and a friend took a side trip to Belize via Guatemala. They missed the only scheduled ferry and began their unlucky travel tale.
So, there happened to be this canoe that was boarding and was taking passengers, and we thought, oh, that sounds like a great idea.
When they finally set sail, the canoe was nearly bursting with 14 passengers and a huge load of cargo. With land just out of sight, the engine died. Carmilla's friend became violently ill. To make matters worse, a nasty storm was almost upon them. Frightened, Carmilla and her nauseous friend prepared for the torrential downpour.
When we got there, though, I tell you, we jumped out of that canoe, kissed the ground, we're thankful to be alive, and then my friend ran off as fast as she could to find the bathroom.
His wife Megan were on a dream vacation to the Grand Canyon. Inspired by the majestic beauty of the canyon, they opted for a bird's-eye view via helicopter. As they rose above the canyon, alarms suddenly sounded. Visibly concerned, the pilot told the passengers to brace themselves. Within seconds, the helicopter crashed into a small patch of grass on the banks of the Colorado River.
Last 200-300 feet were probably the scariest because we were coming down faster than normal, and that's when you start to think, okay, things could go badly here.
Luckily, all 6 passengers and the pilot walked away without a scratch. After their harrowing experience, how did they feel about being rescued by another helicopter?
Very hesitant, but we knew that was our only way up. We were all in flip-flops, not about to try to hike it up, but certainly it wasn't our preferred mode of transportation at the time.
As a pediatric geneticist, Dr. Gary was accustomed to helping patients, not being one. 3 days into a medical mission to Vietnam, Dr. Gary took a rest stop during a sightseeing hike. Bad decision.
And I went up to the edge of a cliff looking into this terraced valley to take a picture, and actually I then moved a little closer and out of sight so that I could relieve myself. And as I was standing there, the edge of the cliff just gave way. It was not solid. And so I shot straight down about 30 feet, and I hit my leg first, which stopped me, but shattered everything.
It took 10 men to stabilize the doctor and carry him to safety. Soon after, Dr. Gary endured a 14-hour ambulance ride, an airlift, and hardware newly installed in his legs. He arrived home within days of his original return date never seeing a single patient. And now, the time has come. The unlucky few have been chosen, but only one will walk away with the title, World's Unluckiest Traveler.